Ladies and gentlemen, now today we're back for another video facing off against the Goddess Liz meta, and today we're going to be trying something that is very out there. We've got a Zeldris, Monspeet Kyo, Athena team. All UR gears sorted. Again, this is a bit of a whaley team, very experimental here, but it's a single target burst team to try and counter Goddess Liz ult rush. So hopefully we can fight some Goddess Liz's today, man. Okay, and just the match we were looking for. And I think judging by the loading time as well, this is likely a player. Yeah, he's got a very lucky merger on the old Lostvayne there. So I think we're going to start off by nuking into King here. Right, let's go for it. I think if we go for both of these cards, let's actually have a quick look at King's health there. Yeah, this should be pretty good. And then I think if we slap on let's just go for a Kyo card. Let's try a recovery disable. I think the recovery disable is probably going to kill. Oh my god! What? Dude, that King just exploded there. Okay, and the really cool thing is due to Athena's passive now, whenever anybody dies, then the rest of the team loses 2 Ult Gauge. So yeah, as long as you keep targets dying. That was super lucky, man. We got really, really lucky with the crit there. But that was a pretty cool start. I think we got this matchup under control, because one of the things that the ult rush team struggles with is killing opponents outside of the ult, and especially with Kyo's passive as well, and Zeldris making Monspeet and him quite tanky, it's going to be a bit of a tough time. And the thing is, even in a scenario like this where he's managed to push the ultimate over here, we still got Zeldris' Drain card. So here, I think we want to go for something that kind of maximizes draw a little bit. So yeah, I think we go for this play, and then we'll go for a Zeldris Drain. This is going to upgrade Lostvayne a little bit here. So again, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Actually, is there a card we could have gone for to maybe get him down? If we had like another Monspeet card, probably would have died there. But also now we've got 20% damage reduction on Lostvayne. Like, I don't think he's got any way to kill a Kyo. We still got Zeldris' commandment to remove any debuffs if we do get, like, double stunned on characters. So, yeah, we're in a pretty good spot, I would say. But you might be able to get a fair bit of healing off from Lostvayne's cards. So we'll see what happens. There's a fair amount of control and drain with the setup as well, because we've got Zeldris' drain, we've got his commandment. Again, Athena's passive working as well. Okay, cool. That shouldn't really matter too much. So I think we're going to go in for... I think we go for the Zeldris card to break, and then the Monspeet cards. I don't know how they interact kind of with the shield as well. I would imagine all the additional damage multiplier is there. But 300% damage card on Zeldris, that's just a nice chunky one. And there we go. Lostvayne Meliodas straight in the bin there, boys. And, yeah. Looking pretty good now. That was a an interesting first matchup. Okay, I don't think there's any way he can get the win here. We've also got Monspeet. Oh, we're not going to be able to use Monspeet's ult, actually. But now, stuff's going to be hitting really, really hard. I think, can we go for all 3 ults? Oh, we didn't have a Monspeet card to actually push there, which is slightly unfortunate. So let's just go for the Kyo Cleave, and then I think if we nuke him with this one and go for the bigger Zeldris card here. Oh man, I was really hoping that one would break the shield. Yeah, I should have probably just gone for the Zeldris card first, actually. That would have made a bit more sense. But that was pretty nice. Again, there's a lot with this team that kind of synergizes together to give it more single target burst than reach. I think he's probably going to forfeit at this point, I would assume. But I may be incorrect. But there we go, that's our first matchup sorted. Again, in terms of CC, that wasn't like the highest player out there, but it was still like, you know, around 200,000, man. So, yeah, I'm curious to see how we're going to deal with a few other matches today. Alright, so fingers crossed we got a player on the line here, man. Or we got a Goddess Liz, Halloween Gotha, and Lostvayne team. So let's go for a polite bow. Again, we are using CC food to... what is it? Inflate our combat class today as well. I don't know if I should just go in for Halloween Gotha here or Liz. Oh, do we just get all the Monspeet cards? Actually, I like the idea of going into Liz. Let me have a look at the set on her. Actually, I think we don't kill Liz, but we probably kill Halloween Gotha. Two of these cards should hopefully get him down. Okay, not quite. It doesn't really matter. I think that's a good place to end it off there. Maybe I should have probably used Black Fire, because that has like a little bit more damage. So yeah, I think that would have been a slightly better play. Again, this is a team like I'm still learning how to play as well. Just a bit of a concept to see if we can reliably counter and deal with Goddess Liz. So I think a lot of people as well are not going to anticipate that we're running Athena on the back line, because she's a unit that hasn't really been talked about. So here, I think if we go for the Fire Cleave, and then Gotha needs a second hit to go down, right? Yeah, I think I'll chuck one of those in there, and one of those on Lostvayne, I think. Oh no! Yeah, we already triggered it with Zeldris. Sorry, I was being a bit of a simp there for a second. Oh man, we are so close to getting Lostvayne down there, boys. But the good news is now Athena's passive comes into play, so it takes away 2 Ult Gauge from Lostvayne Meliodas. So yeah, she's a really interesting backline unit in an ult rush meta if you want to run a single target burst team. But let's have a bit of a look. He's probably got Monspeet down, but then we top deck Kyo's ulti. Unless Kyo gets stunned, which he might get stunned. I think he was hoping that would kill. Has he got like another... Or maybe he was hoping that wouldn't kill. I don't know. Okay, right. This should finish off Lostvayne here. And then if we go for these two... Monspeet is a monster, boys. Look at this. There we go. 82,000 and another... 86,000. Again, this guy with Kyo is a very, very interesting combo. And I was actually running like both of these earlier alongside the Halloween version of Gotha. And Halloween Gotha, like the setup was fun. It was a lot of burst damage from Monspeet, and we could get one character down like really quickly. But then I ran into the problem of I was getting attack disabled and there's nothing I could do about it. So that's when I swapped out Halloween Gotha for Zeldris, and it's just been like a really good shout. Because yeah, Zeldris, you know, his commandment is so incredibly good. Just prevents like opponents moving around cards as well and rushing ults very easily. Okay, we got like a Kyo Escanor Gotha team here. This one's pretty damn interesting in all fairness. What set does he have on Kyo? Okay, I think he's got a health set on Kyo there. We actually might be able to kill Kyo first turn. If we do, then we're in a pretty good spot, I think. I think this should just about kill him. Yeah, we should be good. Because each one of Monspeet's cards attacking into neutral is about 60,000. So yeah, we're just laughing at this point, man. And then that drains the 2 Ult Gauge from Escanor and Gotha. So Athena, man, is actually a really interesting sub-unit. Okay, next turn we should have enough to get Escanor down. He's got no cleanse. So yeah, best case scenario is like maybe an attack disable. Oh, he's got gold into Monspeet there. We don't have any Monspeet stuff, so Monspeet can just tank for now. I think he's under the impression that maybe Monspeet is a bit of a threat. Oh, man, that is annoying, actually. Okay, yeah, so we need to drain Escanor. But again, we can do that. We chill in. And I think let's go for... I think this will probably be the best play overall. Just because it allows us to draw lots of additional cards. And hopefully those two don't merge into something ridiculous. Okay, we're good. So, I think with what he's got, he's probably got burst to get Monspeet down. If he had maybe gone for Zeldris, I might be sweating a little bit now. But also Zeldris is a bit of a mega tank, man. Just because if Zeldris dies, then I'm very vulnerable to attack disable with this setup. And then he can just chain those on and wreck me. But I guess he doesn't have any ult drain with this, outside of Ghost's ulti. But yeah, I think we're still pretty good. If he kills Monspeet, do we get ulti merge? No, not quite, unfortunately. Okay, what plays do we have available to us here? Oh, man. I think if we move around the Kyo card... Yeah, as long as we get this Gotha down, then that's going to drain 2 Ult Gauge off Escanor. Oh, please, Kyo. Kyo has a health set for CC. Nice. Kyo's like, he's a bit too flimsy with an attack set, at least in my opinion. And he's like mainly one of those characters that's like a bit of a threat on board. Because every turn those ignites stack up, man. The enemy's dealing less damage, you're dealing more damage. And even with a health set, you know, you can dish out some crazy numbers. So that's why I'm a big fan of the boy Kyo. Okay, right. Next turn we can use Zeldris' ult on Escanor, man. So we should be pretty good to finish him off there. But there we go. Fair play, man. That was a cool little match. I'm really hoping to find like a super sweaty Goddessler's ult rush player, man. Yes, come on. Let's see that. Oh, that's big CC as well. Let's go. And it's definitely a player. Okay, this is going to be a fun little experiment here. So I think we go for... yeah, let's just go all in initially. King should have 170k. Cool, cool. I think this doesn't quite kill him, but also should disable recovery here. Unless we get a crit. Well, actually, it might cause him to revive here, in all fairness. Yeah, he is reviving. Okay, at least we got the revive out of the way, though. So that's nice. I think even if we trigger the... Yeah, if we trigger, like, the fake death, then you don't actually get the... what is it? The drain from Athena's passive. This is a big boy from Simply Casual here. So I'm curious to see what he goes for. Probably a Goddessler's Shield. Moving around cards. Oh, I think he moved around cards on like Lostvayne or King, but then forgot about Zeldris' commandment and did that as the final play. Oh, big rip there, champ. Okay, right. Let's go for... I kind of want to save the Zeldris drain. So yeah, I think we go for this. Let's follow up with this. And then finally the Monspeet card, just to make sure King dies. Because my whole play here hinges on King dying. Hopefully that kills perfect, man. So this can move on to somebody else. Let me have a look at the damage here. Again, if you don't break the shield, it's not too much damage. But now it's going to get drained by 2 from Athena's passive. So this actually confuses a lot of people, man. This is why I love Athena on the sub. Because she's a bit of a hidden gem, at least in my opinion. Okay, right. He's getting for Monspeet. Maybe thinking it's something to do with Monspeet's passive. Oh, actually, let's check the set on that. The set on that Lostvayne here. See if we can clap him next turn. Oh, okay. I think we should be able to here. Got quite a few ignites up, and worst case scenario, we got the Zeldris drain. But now if we get Lostvayne down, that's just like all of the the big threat out of the picture there. So there we go, and killing with Athena on the sub again is just going to instantly drain 2 of his ult gauge as well as soon as his turn starts. He's got no way to remove the stacking ignites on Goddess Liz as well. He's probably got a drain for the Monspeet here. Oh, actually, no, he does have a way. Yeah, that was really smart. Sorry, yeah, of course. He just moved around the cards as Zeldris' commandment. But yeah, that was a pretty good match, man. I enjoyed that one. All right, so let's check out our next opponent. So we got some pretty big CC here. We've got Red Escanor, Halloween Gotha. I commend him for doing something different, man, because this is definitely a bit of an interesting team to look at here. I'm thinking about like who we want to go for, though. Maybe we just go for Goddess Liz. Send it here. I think so. I think we'll just go for all the Monspeet cards initially. Because again, the Monspeet cards, they really do need... Oh, is this going to trigger revive? Ah, unfortunately not. Again, I kind of need to get a bit more used to playing this team and get familiar with the damage that I can deal in various scenarios, like with advantage, disadvantage to various characters as well, because that's the key to controlling a good single target burst team. Okay, so he's going for an Escanor play. Upgrade Escanor, and then maybe... yeah, drain and then ram into Monspeet, I would imagine. I think as Monspeet is just outputting so much so quickly, he just becomes instantly the target for everybody trying to tackle me. Right, how... sorry, I'm just trying to inspect Goddess Liz here. Okay, I think the cleave should kill nicely. I'm just going to throw this Zeldris card. Oh, gosh. Yeah, the cleave should kill Goddess Liz, man. Perfect. Perfect. So this is the point where I imagine he's going to be like a little bit... oh my god, it's a double kill! Let's go, bro! That's so sick! Nice. You only get a maximum of, what is it? One of the Athena procs, so we only drained like 2 Ult Gauge there. But it was still a great turn, man. I'm still incredibly satisfied with that. And next turn... oh, is he going to get Monspeet down? Do we merge into anything good after that? Monspeet's dead. Rip. He did us a massive service there, though. So fair play to the lad. There's a chance, even if I do drain here, you could just merge into ulti. I think we still got to go for the drain regardless. So yeah, let's go for drain here. But then we get like a nice Kyo merger as well, so that's not so bad. Oh, actually, maybe I should have just ballsed in for the Merlin now. I was thinking like 2 ignites, maybe that's a bit ambitious. Maybe Kyo can just do it here though. Oh, he can, let's go. That's sick, mate, that's so sick. So yeah, we drain 2 Ult Gauge there. Athena's active unique. Okay. And then I think we've maybe got it this turn if we go for all the Kyo cards. We've got like, what is it, 6 ignites active? So yeah, we're in a really, really good spot with Kyo. Get loads of additional damage via this, so one more, and that'll finish off the Escanor there. But that was certainly an interesting match, man. But this team, it seems to be working like really consistently for getting through Goddess Liz and just dealing with people that are taking a bit more of an ult rush approach. Alright, fingers crossed we got our final opponent today. Okay, there's big CC on this man, and it's definitely a player as well. Okay, let's do this, boys. Right. How much do we have on that king? Oh, a fair amount. Okay, I think we just go for all the Monspeet burst. It's not even worry about the recovery disable, man. It really doesn't matter. But what I want to do is I want to put the pressure on. I want to trigger that revive. Oh, dude, that initial crit there was sick. Okay, yeah. King is just like hanging on by a little bit. What might be a bad scenario here is if King merges a heal and then uses that. And then even if he does, I think he's still not got... he still won't be able to rush an ult. Actually, he's got to use a Petrify card, like throw one out. Because, yeah, Zeldris is commandment, but we can still drain King, so it's not really much of a problem. So I'm trying to think about all the, like, plays and scenarios that could happen from this. I think maybe what he's going to do is, I thought he was going to try and, like, rush both ults there, but maybe not. Okay, nice. So the turn ends. Ignites come on again. We are in a happy time. I think we go for this, and then there's another fire cleave as well. I think we just go for a single target one. Just see where that lands. Again, we weren't really going to get anything with a crazy damage bonus there, but Athena's passive kicks in because we killed King. And now also we don't have the, what is it? The cheat death to worry about. The good news is Merlin's quite flimsy, so we can burn her down. Or he's got 2 stacks on the Lostvayne. It's going to be 4. Gonna go for Zeldris there. Oh, that certainly does limit my plays a little bit. But I think here it's probably best if we go for this and then we just drain Liz with this one. Okay, cool. And now we're in a position where we should easily be able to like break through the shield on Liz next turn with the Zeldris cards. Then quickly burst her down. I think he's going to try and push for like a Lostvayne ult. The good thing about this team as well is we can really control our crits and like not upgrade the Lostvayne, which is what I really like. Okay. Let's go for this Monspeet card. Is that going to be enough? I think we need like one more. So I'm trying to inspect this Goddess Liz here. Actually, this should be fine. Theoretically speaking. Okay, dude. I'm just gonna balls it. That should be good. Gets Goddess Liz down here. Okay, nice 80,000 damage. Perfect. And then if we're really lucky, I think Merlin dies here as well. Let's go. Oh man, really close. The most important thing is, again, Athena's passive kicks in. We get 2 less Ult Gauge on the Lostvayne there. He's nowhere near his ultimate. Trying to send for Monspeet here. Oh, yeah, Monspeet's dead, boys. But now I think we just quickly... Can we get Lostvayne down if we wanted to next turn? I think it's a bit risky, man. Actually, I guess he's only got 1 turn regardless, so it doesn't really like matter too much. So yeah, I think if we just go for this, see if it's enough. Zeldris does hit like a bit of a truck, man. And we're gonna crit this lad. Yeah, we got like 6 ignites. We're laughing, boys. Having a great time. Well, I'm really impressed with this team, man. I think we've done a cracking job this evening. It seems to have kind of the utility and functionality to just deal so well with ult rush matchups. Again, I think one of the big weaknesses of this team would be Pierce. Like, Pierce is not going to be a good time because we don't have a counter. Actually, maybe if we could like quickly burst down the blue team Meliodas and they didn't have like too much with the Omega draw, then maybe we've got a way to counter Pierce. But yeah, it's certainly a bit of an interesting one. But ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed today's single target Monspeet Kyo Zeldris Athena burst team countering the Goddess Liz PvP meta, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. But aside from that, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.